The candle that never went out. Once upon a time, in a tiny village nestled between misty hills, there stood a single candle in the center of the town square. It sat upon a stone pedestal, glowing softly night and day. No one knew who had lit it first, or how long it had been burning, only that it never, ever went out. The villagers called it the eternal candle, and they believed it protected their homes from the shadows that lived in the forest beyond. Children played beneath its golden glow. Lovers met beside its warm light, and travelers always stopped to rest near it before continuing their journeys. But one stormy night, when the rain fell like sheets of silver and the wind howled through the chimneys, the impossible happened. The candle flickered. Just once. And then again. Everyone gathered in the square, their eyes wide with worry. The candle is dying. Someone cried. If it goes out, the darkness will come for us. But among the frightened villagers stood a young girl named Lena. She was quiet, kind, and always curious about the world. Maybe the candle just needs help, she said softly. Maybe we should find out why it's flickering. The others shook their heads. You can't help magic, they said. It's beyond us. But Lena didn't believe that. That night, when everyone returned home, she stayed behind. She wrapped herself in her cloak and stepped closer to the candle's golden flame. It was smaller than usual, trembling like it was afraid. Don't worry, Lena whispered. I'll find out what's wrong. She followed the tiny trail of wax that dripped down the pedestal and noticed something strange. A faint line of melted wax leading away, down the cobblestone path, toward the forest. So she followed it, through the rain, into the woods, where the trees whispered in the wind. At the end of the wax trail, Lena found a small creature, a shadow, dark and shivering, huddled beneath a tree. It looked up at her with glowing blue eyes. I didn't mean to hurt the candle, it said in a voice as soft as a sigh. I only wanted a little light. It's so dark where I live. Lena's heart ached. The shadow wasn't wicked. It was lonely. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a small lantern she used for reading at night. Here, she said gently. You can have this. It's not as bright as the candle, but it's enough to chase away the dark. The shadow's eyes sparkled. It took the lantern carefully, and as it did, the eternal candle back in the village flared bright and strong again, its flame steady and sure. The next morning, when the villagers awoke, the candle was shining more beautifully than ever, and no one knew why. But Lena smiled quietly to herself. She knew that sometimes, when light is shared instead of guarded, it only grows stronger. And from that night on, the candle never flickered again. Subscribe now for more stories.